Hello and welcome to our channel. I guess it's Mishi's channel too. But I have dough, but I realized there are addresses. So I'm going to cut the box and get her out of the box so I don't flash anyone's addresses, mine and the sender. And yeah, be right back. So I managed to open it from the side. Let's pull her out. There we go. Sorry for my slippers. And guess who is this? 3, 2, 1. She has been wrapped like that because the face is what we are shopping for here. And if you don't know, this is Rapunzel, or Barbie as Rapunzel. You can see her hair has been cut. I have 2 more of these dolls. Let me show them to you actually. Here is Rapunzel number 1, or well, she's actually number 2. The new one is number 3. And I will show you number 1 in a minute, but this one is on made to move body. And if you have watched my videos on December, I made her into Holiday Angel, and she still is Holiday Angel, and she's gonna stay for a long time like that. Because I really love this doll, and I love the fact that she's made to move, but the hair does not allow me to play around with her too much. I feel like I'm going to mess her up, so this is why I wanted a third one to again put on a made to move body, but also to change the hair, because this hair fiber is not saran, it is kaneko one, and you can see how many flyaways it has, which makes it not so good for doll photography. Let me show you how this doll actually looks original. This is how she's supposed to look. Mine is missing only the original shoes. She has some improvised shoes over there, but this is a doll that is very significant for my doll collecting. My childhood best friend had her, and my childhood best friend was the only kid on the block that had an original Barbie dolls when I was growing up in the 90s, 2000s. Just Barbie dolls were really hard to get in Bulgaria. Back then there was like one store in the whole town where I lived that they sold these dolls, and they were about 60 Bulgarian levs back then. But back then with 60 Bulgarian levs you could buy a lot of food, pay your bills basically. It was like a salary, a small salary, but a salary. A lot of money for a toy. Just my country was poor. I don't know why I'm laughing while I'm saying that. I guess that's like nervous laughing, but there is nothing to be nervous about. Not my fault. But anyways, not many girls that I played with from the group that I played Barbies with had original Barbie dolls, and this doll was the treasure of the kids on the block. Everyone, even like the boys who played with us and didn't care about dolls, knew that she was precious, and we have to protect her at all costs. So we did. And when I grew up, sorry, English is not my first language, as I've already mentioned. Bulgarian is, but yeah, wrong tense there. As I grew up, I bought her, and she's like on a video on my channel. You can see when I got her for my birthday. And now things are escalating because I bought a third one just for a few years, but I want to experiment. I have a body donor for her. Let's see if she will match her body donor. Maybe not really. Maybe this dough is too light. And I need one of the older Millie dolls that they used to make, you know, older waves. The floral pants, maybe, I don't know. But I have time to figure this out. Maybe I could try to put her on this body just to see how it will look. But I have time to figure this out because I want to reroot this doll. I don't know if I'm going to reroot her personally. Like, will I dare? I have hair and I will prepare her and I will decide. Basically, this video is going to be the transformation of this doll, so strap in. I think she has a pretty good face. This eye is bigger, but other than that, it's not to where it's ugly, you know. Her lips are in good shape. She's a pretty good doll, but I've always wanted to see her with a modern hairstyle and with less forehead because she has like a 6 head. Just this is the Bob Mackie face mode, named after, you know, Bob Mackie, who designed a lot of and is still designing a lot of Barbie dolls. So there is a mode named Bob Mackie, but this is the Bob Mackie mode, which I love. I just adore this face mode, but it was made when Barbie dolls had always bangs. So it is made with the idea of having bangs, but this Rapunzel doll doesn't have bangs, which I like that she doesn't have bangs, but I also don't like how much forehead she has. So I will either root her hair lower and maybe give her like a widow's peak, or I'll give her like side swept bangs or something. I'm not sure exactly what I will do. I need to to gather brave to become brave, basically, to gather strength to you know, actually do it, because rerouting is something I'm very intimidated from, like, big time, because I have split scalps before and I wouldn't like to split her scalp. But also I got this doll for 18 Bulgarian level, which is fair price, and I wanted a doll where the hair is already cut, because even though I don't like this hair fiber, I wouldn't dare to actually cut the hair if it's like perfect long. Even if it's matted, I will you know, I will try to brush it and fix it, you know. Anyways, let's prepare her head for rooting, and I'll have to see where I can find her body, because she has to be on Made to Move. And yeah, let's do this. Cutting her hair feels like I'm doing a crime. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels so wrong, but I know, I have to do it. This is why I bought her, and this is why I wanted her with already cut hair, but oof. This is hard. This is very hard, but I have to finish it. I have started it. There is no going back, so put me straight to jail. I have done the biggest crime. I have cut Rapunzel's hair and I have beheaded her. This is the ultimate crime against the kids on the block. Just get me to jail. Like, at this point I'm irredeemable, but I will remove the earrings and I will remove the hair from the inside. And yeah, let's do this. So I've started using this hair. I am using the hose that she already has, but I think that I will add some hose, like here, like a widow's peak, like I have drawn, and hope for the best. the scalp split here a little bit. So basically I got glue on her chin. It's not very visible, but you can see that this line, oops, here got a little bit interrupted, but I will fix that later. So yeah, let's hope I don't ruin her. This is very little rooting, but I just want to show you. I think this color will look amazing on her. It's the same color as the eyebrows. And I have given her 2 or 3 rows more hair on the forehead, and still the forehead is pretty big, so we'll see if I will continue to lower it down, but I think it's going well so far. And yeah, this color will look really nice on her. Obviously it's not gonna be so curly because I will have to put hot water on it to be able to sit right. So we will lose a lot of the curls, but yeah, we'll see how that will work. First time I'm using this hair, and it's just some AliExpress hair, so we'll see what will happen. But yeah, I like this color. Let's hope I don't split her head. Okay, I am done for less than a day, and I might have overrooted, but I don't think so, because I didn't make a lot of new holes and I missed some old holes, but you see how I have used 3, like, you know, this thick, so her hair shouldn't be very thick once I deal with it. It is absolutely crazy right now because every single curl is separated, but I think that once I boil wash it, it will be okay. But I have tacky glue inside and I need to wait like a lot of time so the tacky glue can completely dry so it can hold the hair, and then I can proceed with boil washing and stuff. And Mishi wants to see. Yes, Mishi, do you approve? I think this color really suits her. It's exactly like her eyebrows. And yeah, I lowered her forehead like a lot, like 3 rows of hair lower. At the end, I will compare her to the other 2 that I showed you previously, and I have, but yeah, now the big waiting begins, you know, until the glue in there has dried, which it will take a while, but yeah, let's see, will I be able to make this hair, you know, settle down, because it's absolutely crazy right now. And I am done with her. This was like something that I've had on the back of my mind for a very long time, to do this, and when I got the dough I had to do it right away. Dealing with the hair to bring it to this condition, which it is still too puffy and still not all of the curls do that. Like, this is what I would ideally like for all the curls to do, but this side doesn't want to comply with me. This here part isn't like perfect. I don't have like, you cannot part it where it looks good. It has to be like that, but I kind of followed the original holes in the head of the doll, and let me remind you just what she looked like. This is my what was it, Christmas holiday angel that I did using her, and I haven't done anything to to the hair here, except for braiding it so it's more manageable. And she's rooted in a way where her hair is supposed to be put backwards, and you can see how much I lowered her forehead, and I think this way it's better. Like, she looks more human, you know, not having a 6 head. But now I have 3 of these though. Can you tell that I really like her? I won't bring the third one because, yeah, I already showed her, and I have to remove the other dolls that are sitting in front of her, and I absolutely don't feel like doing it. I also made her, well, the pants I already had made previously for another video. I think it was for one of Marna's challenges, something with bike riding, I think, but I'm not very sure. It is here on the channel. It can be found, but it doesn't matter. I have a lot of this fabric, and I made a little top, which, you know, just a tank top, no fastening, but I painted a little coppery heart with acrylic paint just as a decoration. I think it goes really well with her new hairstyle. My boyfriend says that this hair color is weird, like you don't see people with this hair color, and I think it's because it's just one color. If I had mixed it with darker or lighter color, just a little streaks, it would have looked a bit better, but to me, I wanted it to look natural. Honestly, it looks painted, like it looks like her hair is colored in this color. It's just not a very natural color. It's, I don't know, caramel colored, I think, is what I would call it. What would you call this color? But anyways, I don't know if I already whined here, but because this video is being filmed over 2 weeks basically, and having to untangle all of the curly hair and boil wash it, and I cut a lot of it so it can be like a normal length for her, you know. It would look like a real person's hair would look. This was the point of this transformation, and I can put it in a ponytail and stuff like that. It was nightmare. I've been watching the videos of Zombie X Corn. If you are in the dolly community, you probably have seen some of the videos on that channel. They are very nice, and I think the person that owns the channel, their name is Jay, I think, but Jay reroots with curly hair, and it looks so easy on screen, you know, but it's actually a nightmare. I don't think I have like a blonde curly and more of this. Maybe I can do one more reroot with this color. I don't know if I will touch it like soon or next time. If I do it, I will do like this short of hair, so it's, you know, floating around the head, and I don't have to try and flatten it so much, because yeah, it just became this mess. And if the curls were smaller, and let's say it looks like afro, I could leave it, but it doesn't look like afro because the curls are big. It just looks like curls that are like oversized, over separated, full of hair, going everywhere. Overall, rerooting is not my thing. I'm just yeah, it's hard. It's really hard for me. I hate working with hair. I hate having hair everywhere. But also, I have a lot of those who need new hair, so I think this year I'm gonna do at least a few more reroots. We'll see, but I have the desire. The rooting the hair part this time wasn't this hard. I made new Rerooting 2, which is basically the same as the old one, just the exacto knife handle and the little needle, but I used smaller needle this time, and I guess this is why I was cracking the scalp previous times when I was rerooting. My needle was way too big, and one, it makes you take too much hair, and just thick plugs will put pressure on the scalp and help for it to break, but also just stabbing it with the big needle, damages it. So small needle, it looks like it will create more work for you, but actually no, it is much better, it's much easier. And again, I'm not one to give advice for this, because this is my first successful reroute, I would say. I like this doll this way. I will take her out for pictures. I will play around more with the hair. I feel like over time it will settle down even more and stuff like that. And I just really like her. I think it really goes with her eyebrows. I like her myself. She's not perfect again, but I like her. Yeah. Anyways, also tacky glue. I see some channels use tacky glue when they reroute. Why? Why do you use tacky glue? Why? What's wrong with you? Tacky glue is disgusting. I thought that tacky glue was this magical thing that people in America have. And it's just white school glue, but white school glue doesn't even once it is dry, it's no longer water soluble. While tacky glue is water soluble, and I was like, why would you use water soluble glue for reroots? So I had huge issues with the glue for trying to use tacky glue. It has a great nozzle, but at the end, I don't know, I used some, let me bring it, I don't know what it is. This is my box of old glues. There was this vendor seller at the flea market a while back who was selling expired glues. All of these things are expired glues, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that this may be dangerous, but I'm a grown-up, so I used this contact benzi coa, which coa is glue, universale, blah blah blah. I guess it's universal contact glue by this brand. I don't know, it's just, honestly, I have no idea what happened here, but I lost some footage of this video. So basically, I just told you that I used this glue. It's a very liquid glue that went very easy inside the head, and it dried out, and I don't think it is water soluble anymore. I will tell you how it's doing over time, just in other videos on the channel, but it's not, I'm not gonna recommend it because I don't know how it will work with the hair long term, but for now it's holding pretty nicely. And yeah, basically this is it. This is my first semi-successful reroute, and I have some AliExpress hair coming, and more doll heads. Like a crazy person, I have a drawer of doll heads. In my defense, their bodies usually are just really bad from the flea market. Unsavable bodies, chewed hands, and so on. But if the face is good, I have like a stash of saved heads, basically. So I will work on them this year. I am trying to buy less dolls and to work more with the ones that I already have. And yeah, lots of things from my stash that need help. So I will try to focus on that this year. And if you're excited about that, don't forget to subscribe. And tell me what you think about this reroute. Is it successful? Is it weird? What do you think about the hair color? As I told you, I have mixed feelings about it. I have mixed feelings about the texture, but overall, I personally like her. But If you tell me you don't like her this way, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, don't worry. I just love like actual conversation in the comments happening. So I'll see you in the comments when you're going to tell me your opinion about my work here today. And also, did you um, are you considering rerouting, like even considering, or are you doing it and stuff like that? And yeah, let's talk dolly stuff in the comments and come back within a day or two for another video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.